what if I told you the next car you buy could fix its own electronics, clean its own sensors, and cost less than your smartphone over 10 years? And what if that car came from the same guy who's sending rockets to Mars? Are you tired of living in a world where everything feels like it's designed to fail too soon? Phones slow to a crawl after a year, software constantly demands updates, and even your home appliances seem disposable. In this age of short-term tech, whatever happened to products built to last? That's where Elon Musk steps in with his next bold move, the 2026 Tesla Model 2. Priced at just $9,797, it's not just an affordable E. It's a quiet revolution built for durability, designed for everyday Americans and meant to deliver real value. If you're curious to see how the Model 2 is rewriting the rules, make sure you're subscribed to Westech and help us reach 151,375 subscribers. What makes the Tesla Model 2 one of the most durable and intelligently engineered vehicles of the decade? Self-healing electronic architecture. Most modern cars rely on a spiderweb of distributed electronics, with separate ECU controlling functions like braking, lighting, and climate systems. A typical combustion engine vehicle can have more than 100 ECU, all linked through a CAN bus. While modular, this design adds complexity, redundancy, and more failure points. Diagnosing issues becomes harder. Wiring is kilometers long, and electrical faults are common. Tesla flips this model on its head with a centralized computing system powered by its Dojo inference engine. Capable of 10 teraflops, this single brain runs everything, from driving, dynamics, to infotainment. Instead of dozens of function-specific modules, Tesla uses zonal controllers for the front, center, and rear of the vehicle, each handling local sensors and system. This zonal design slashes wiring length by 87%, from over 1.5 km to less than 300 m. That cuts weight, cost, and complexity, while boosting recyclability. Fewer wires mean fewer failure points, and early prototypes show a 32% drop in electronic failures. Diagnostics also get smarter. The system can monitor, isolate, and even reset faulty components without a trip to the service center. Over-the-air updates keep the car running optimally, enabling predictive maintenance and higher uptime. Performance also benefits. Shorter communication paths mean commands can execute 20 times faster, crucial for tasks like emergency braking and obstacle detection. Would you want a car that fixes its own electronics without a mechanic visit? Comment yes, if that sounds like your kind of hassle-free ownership. And here's where things start to feel almost sci-fi, because halfway through this story, we're talking about a car that's not only built to last, but might actually outsmart you at keeping itself alive. Adaptive thermal management. Thermal control is critical for EV performance and battery health. The Model 2's dynamic thermal architecture goes far beyond traditional closed-loop cooling. Over 50 precision sensors monitor temperature across the battery, power inverter, and motors, sending sub-second feedback to a control algorithm that fine-tunes coolant flow in real time. Instead of cooling everything equally, it targets heat at the source via flexible liquid channels and smart flow valves. The system keeps temperatures within plus or minus 1 degree C of the 37 degrees C sweet spot, even in extreme 20 degrees C to 45 degrees C condition. This is especially important for Tesla's aluminum-ion battery, which performs best between 35 degrees C and 40 degrees C. Testing at Fremont in late 2024 showed that after 1,000 plus charge cycles across varying climates, performance dropped by less than 2.8 degrees C, extending battery life by 17%, or roughly 60,000 extra kilometers for the average US driver. The dual motor inverters, which heat up during acceleration and regenerative braking, are cooled with carbon composite casings and direct contact liquid interfaces, lowering heat load by up to 22% in city driving. Smarter cooling also reduces auxiliary power use by 18%, adding 11-17 miles of extra range depending on climate. Self-cleaning sensor system advanced driver assistance relies on clear vision, but dust, rain, snow, and bugs can block sensors, leading to false alerts or temporary loss of automation. The Model 2 fixes this with an AI-driven, compressed air cleaning system. Micro-nozzles placed near cameras and ultrasonic sensors release ultra-quick 0.20.3 second air bursts when clarity drops by 12-18%. A light sensor and onboard AI detect the issue before the driver even notices. Across 68 environmental tests, this restored 96.4% sensor visibility, keeping ADAS features reliable in tough weather. At highway speeds, that instant cleaning prevents up to 6 meters of blind travel. Eggshell-inspired structural frame instead of dozens of welded steel parts, the Model 2's underbody is die cast in single pieces using a 9,000-ton giga press. Inspired by eggshell geometry, the outer aluminum absorbs impact while the magnesium, aluminum, and boron steel inner frame keeps passengers safe. Simulations show a 31% drop in peak crash stress versus traditional frames, and modular repairs mean damaged panels can be replaced without compromising safety. The design also increases torsional stiffness by 22%, improving steering, precision, and ride comfort. Integrated structural battery here. The battery isn't just mounted to the chassis, it is the chassis. Aluminum ion cells are arranged in a honeycomb structure, bonded with fire-resistant epoxy, and built directly into the frame. This boosts rigidity by 29%, adds stability in high-speed turns, and absorbs over 80 kN of localized impact without deforming. Weight is cut by 14%, giving an extra 27-32 miles of range per charge. Manufacturing is faster too. The battery is installed during chassis casting, cutting assembly time by 10% and helping Tesla produce at scale while keeping costs low. If a $9,797 EV can clean itself, heal itself, and stay cutting edge for years without upgrades, what happens to the rest of the auto industry? The real question isn't just when you'll drive one. It's how long before you wonder why every car isn't built this way. How does the Tesla Model 2 reshape the future of personal vehicles, tech, and financial freedom? It's not just a car, it's a strategic move to disrupt the auto industry. Over-the-air updates keep it current for years, fighting planned obsolescence. Minimal maintenance saves owners $10,000 plus over a decade versus gas cars, and Tesla's vertical integration and giga casting give it a production advantage rivals can't match. Outro the future. It's been rebuilt from the ground up. The Tesla Model 2 redefines value, challenges legacy assumptions, and makes cutting-edge tech accessible to millions. $9,797. The quiet revolution is already on the road. The only question now is, when will you drive one? For more deep dives into Tesla's hidden tech, hit like, subscribe to West Tech, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next.